And with me now, conservative columnist Ann Coulter. Ann, I have to tell you, this thing starts as a New York Times piece, but the amazing part of it was that apparently the genesis of this thing is that somebody had hacked into the account, which is how we found out about this in the first place, which is why they aren't supposed to have these personal email accounts.
I have a new theory on this, and that is one we've never occurred to or thought of because it just seems like it's so corrupt and she's such an, Evita Peron. I think Hillary's just really dumb. We always thought, Bill Clinton was the smart one, but as you went through in your opening, I mean, the Whitewater files, the Vince Foster files, the cattle futures. This is the sort of thing someone from the private sector who's just been appointed to, an ambassadorship might do.
But
this
Ann,
woman
she's not
had been First
stupid.
Lady. Oh, I don't know about that. She had been First Lady. She was Secretary of State. We know she's planning on running for president, and it doesn't occur to her that this is going to look bad.
Oh, you know why I would buy that, Ann? I would buy that if she didn't have the servers at her home in Chappaqua in my county of Westchester on the day that she's going for Senate confirmation for Secretary of State. She
Bill
knew.
Clinton never would have done this. And we have always heard from one of their professors at Yale, the federal judge, I think he said this publicly, I know he said it to us, who taught Bill and Hillary Clinton as well as Clarence Thomas at Yale Law School. He said, yeah, I had them all. One was smart, one was really smart, and one was dumb. I think we know which one the dumb one was now. This is so massively stupid what she did.
Let me tell you something.
Even if there's
I am
nothing
a
to hide, I mean,
prosecutor,
you can't imagine Bill Clinton doing this.
Okay, so let's assume Bill's not going to do it. I'm a prosecutor. The first thing I'm going for, Ann, is that private server in the home. Do you think they have that?
It's going to be a long, drawn-out scandal. It seems to be clearly against the law. It's so stupid. It is such a self-inflicted wound. It reminds us of all the worst parts of the entire Clinton era. But, I mean, at least her husband was always just, molesting the interns and then lying about it under oath. With her, it's just something that is so stupid. I can't imagine having been through everything she has been through to do this again without thinking, I wonder if this will raise eyebrows. I think she's dumb,
But
Jeanine.
when we
I want to see her
find out,
SAT scores.
When we find out there's $25 million from the Saudis, all right, that shouldn't be on a government email. She shouldn't have been doing that, right? That's not so proper. So maybe she's not stupid. She says, look, I'd rather get the $25 million for the Clinton Foundation and risk a few days of bad press. Is this going to impact her race for president?
Yes, I think it will. I think it will, and particularly if people realize that before the Democrats are on her, they better start demanding her LSAT scores and her SATs. I used to just want them from Pinch Schlutzberger. I want them from Hillary. I now realize the whole thing has been a mistake. Yes, corrupt. Yes, Evita. But the real problem is she is dumb.
Okay. After that, the question that I have is, what about the rest of the State Department? As a judge, I would look at freedom of information requests, all right, where they would bring them before me. This State Department, for 4 years, they're getting freedom of information requests, and they're saying no permanent, no relevant, pertinent information. Didn't someone in the State Department say, I'm going through the government email, there's nothing in it?
Yes, that does many of things about this raise eyebrows. But, yeah, I mean, especially in the middle of the whole Benghazi thing. But, in the Benghazi thing, she went up to the father of one of the SEALs, I guess, who had died at the funeral and said, don't worry, we're going to get the guy who made that videotape.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Even Obama didn't say that. He sends other people out to say stupid stuff. And when she had in the middle of the whole Clinton impeachment, you get her accusation of a vast right-wing conspiracy, which became a big joke. Bill Clinton isn't that stupid. He is at least politically deft, creepy. It's just one stupid political move, sticking her foot in her mouth, creating these huge problems. You're right about the FOIA request. You're right about this whole thing.
All right, Ann Coulter, always good to have you on. But I got to tell you, Ann, that thing about we're going to get the guy who made the video, That's about the First Amendment. The future of that one yet to be seen. Ann Coulter, thank you. There's no candidate in recent history for president or any other major office who has skirted the law, pushed the legal envelope, or been under investigation as much as Hillary Rodham Clinton. The latest yesterday, 2 inspectors general informed Congress that emails from her private server contained classified information. And the fear is there could be hundreds more. But wait, Hillary, you said you never did that.
I did not email any classified material to anyone on my email. There is no classified material. So I'm certainly well aware of the classification requirements.
Okay, you say you know what the classified information is. If so, you knew at the time it was classified information that you were sending on your private server. If you knew, then you didn't need a technocrat at the State Department to tell you what a classified document is. You already knew. And if so, you must also know that it's our property, not yours. Our secrets, not yours to play with, profit from, or leverage to line you and your family's pockets. But you already knew that, didn't you, Hillary? Curiously, your confidant, Uma Abedin, used the same personal email supported by that same server. Now, Hillary, one might be inclined to think that she was someone who, like you, understood the necessity of hiding certain information. But all doubt is removed when we find out that you went the extra mile to have Uma employed by the State Department and the Clinton Foundation, as well as another Clinton-connected company. This has never been done in State Department history. So, Hillary, why go through so many hoops?